Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Stop gambling, alright? You're one spin away from generational wealth. Your daughter's college tuition is one spin away. Put your life savings on black. Remember that. Just go to Vegas, and if you lose, just keep getting loans. Remember this. Just keep spinning, keep gambling, keep gambling. You can't lose. You literally can't lose. You can only quit.
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them, and we are red-blooded, and we are not slaves, and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead. Stay with us.
E aí, papai, o ninja do tijolo chegou, vamos embora, pega a visão.
What the fuck are you wearing, bro?
Yeah, man, got into crypto. Windfall, bitch. A couple of these altcoins in the portfolio went through the roof. And them NFTs I copped, yeah, up like 100x.
Whoa.
Thought my MetaMask wallet was gonna blow the server. IYKYK. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Shit. It all tanked, bro. Some whales must have swam through. Rug pull on the NFTs. Market's on a downswing. ETH's dropping like a landslide. I'm hurting, baby.
Bro, that was 2 seconds ago.
You don't understand the game. It's brutal. You think you can Venmo me like $5, man? I'll get you back, I promise.
Yeah, chill, man. I got you. Jeez. That go through?
Yep. Took those $5, threw it down on a meme coin, a little gaming token I heard about on Reddit. Just did my research. Do your own research. It's not a big deal, so back to the moon. Hodl on this one all day. Oh, boy. You think you can Venmo me another $5?
And we're going to talk about the Bitcoin halvening.
Then the halvening is happening in April. And the design is to start cutting the Bitcoin in half. And for the miners, it will help increase the value of Bitcoin. So that's what our goal is, to increase the value of Bitcoin.
I'm a feminist, as you all know, and I really respect the opinions of women. And that's why I'm here in this woman's only gym to ask them what they think about my brand new product, Fireblood. Fantastic, easy to use product with no flavorings whatsoever. So I've created it, Fireblood, and we're here to see what women think of it at this girls only gym. So girls, this is Fireblood, this is my product. Please give us a very honest review. Girls love it. They love it. Don't listen to what girls say. They don't mean it. They love it.
It's not good at all. It's very disgusting. I really feel to throw up when I'm drinking.
Do you want a supplement that makes you strong, or do you want a supplement that tastes like candy because you're fucking gay?
I know, yeah, I know, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh, let me suck them titties right now. From the night turn to dawn, girl. Suck one, maybe two. And damn boy gone. Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck. Somebody take your titties out. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. No. Somebody take your titties out. No. Oh, yeah. Somebody take your titties out.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Baby, I heard you got a new man. You know where you want to be. It's purple.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, Go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Incredible. What's going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with Ask Me Anything 51. Non-stop buying. It don't stop pumping. Everything's pumping except EHEX. Everything's pumping except EHEX. Everything on this planet's pumping except PHEX. Whoo! Sheesh. Everything pumping except the coins you like. Isn't that funny? Oh, my Suicide Squad, man. What's going on? Woo! Somebody take your titties out. Oh, yeah. Dude, Spooky Swap, ladies and gentlemen, Spooky Swap's pumping, bro. I've been talking about this one since the bottom. From the bottom. I'm talking 30-cent bottom. We had 250. Not too shabby, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby. Whew. Just earning me yields right now. I think right now the yield's literally like 25%. Xboo, no impermanent loss, just nothing but gains, and you can even earn these fucking meme coins on the side. Cash money. Kirby Blue. What's going on? Printing boo. We're making boo on boo, racks on racks. And two, look how little tokens there is. There's only 9 million tokens total. You know what other token has that little? Illuvium. It's only got 6 million. Kieran just recently did the first transaction ever for land, for buying like land resources. Like so the land creates like either these 3 types of gases or these other kind of hard metals that you can use to create and upgrade your characters in game. And he just did the first transaction ever on it. You guys are like kidding yourselves. You think I'm not bullish on the Phantom ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody take the titties out. Oh, baby. We're almost at 90 cents, man. It's just raining money. It's raining. This is why, even though I'm Hexocristo, I still got bags outside of, Hexarico. Look, is Hex, is not Hex, I'm sorry. Is Phantom still gonna pump? Of course. I think it is. Until Bitcoin takes a shit, it's gonna, as soon as Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. It is what it is, right? The Pulsion ecosystem on certain coins is doing okay. On certain, not so bad. Real John Miguel will be the biggest influencer in Phantom by 2025. Hey, we'll make it happen. I didn't give up. There's a lot of guys who had Phantom only channels that gave up. The real recognize real, brothers and gentlemen. I never gave up on Phantom. I never did. Just like I won't give up on you. Pretty interesting couple of days, man. It's been just like recovering after hangover after hangover. Hexicans has just been drinking like horror. I'm shocked. This is Las Vegas, but like I am shocked there's still alcohol left in the casinos. I really am. I really am shocked there's still alcohol in the casinos right now. Man, From coffee to everybody else, man, was drinking, man. Jared Poole, is Beats still good? Beats is still a great project. I own quite a lot of Beats. There's a whole song. Let's see. Yeah, Beats is up 7% on the day at 4 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Been acquiring it for quite. Oh, let me go to the yearly. Here, acquiring quite a lot here. Fraction of a penny went up now. It's still very cheap. Only 8 million market cap. You can yield farm it. They're starting to bring back incentive farms in terms of where you can vote and stuff to actually get bribes. So hui, not bad. I think this thing's up on a nice 6x pretty much. Let's see. This is actually a really good question right here. If you guys have a question, super chat away. I will be reading all super chats and such. Let's see where we go. Is there an easy way to figure out what's going on with Coast so we can bridge into Pulse Chain? Well, until they get their new banking partner, they're not going to be fully up. So the easiest way to bridge it is either through buying USDC and sending it to Arbitrum, and then Arbitrum through SparkSwap, and that's you can buy, but you can't buy like very large amounts. But if you're doing like a small DCA, like $2,000-$3,000 under, it's perfectly fine to onboard capital that way. But you already have to have some Ethereum on Arbitrum in order to start doing transactions on there and stuff. So it is a little bit more of a headache. But once you set up that kind of route, you have that route through Arbitrum in order to get into Pulse Chain. If not, then you are using basically the bridge, and pretty much I'd be doing transactions in the middle of the night where the Gwei is the cheapest, basically. So has the crypto lands red changed with Richard Hart using atomics on EX using atomics? Oh my God, the Dune references are incredible, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go tweet this out. Let everyone know we're live right now. Now let's talk. Well, I mean, obviously he's just trying to get everyone to. I mean, this is kind of was one of my complaints originally was like we should have just had one token in the beginning, or maybe just done like an airdrop of like, hey, all these tokens, but they only work on Pulse Chain, but same contract and everything. That could have. I mean, I think just having one ticker symbol would have been easier, but it is what it is, right? I don't think EHEX is dead. Even if like in terms of it's basically become a meme coin. Like EHEX is a meme coin now, but meme coins can pump. It's really low liquidity. We'll have to see. Maybe BankX capitulates, gets out. The T-share payout has been crazy over there. I think a billion coins have been like have been emergency unstaked. So the like pretty decent returns for anyone who had T-shares, basically, which is pretty interesting. How do I say this? Like, it's just gonna be something where like now, obviously we've been focused. We've always on this channel, we've always focused on make sure get your million Pulse Chain, get your million Pulse X, get the PHEX right. And then if you have a little extra, you throw some into EHEX if you wanted to. I think I'm still under that sort of thing, but it just be a very small, it's kind of a scratcher, like, because if it's so cheap, I mean, it's pretty cheap now, right? If it goes even lower, that's where it's like, I might pick up a few mil just because I can, because it's so dirt cheap, and fuck it, why not? But primarily the bags are the big three, basically, and then you should be if you're going to yield farm, that's how you get your incentive token, basically. How dumb would it be to trade all my PHEX into EHEX right now? It's pretty risky, brother. I would chill off on all that jazz right there, sir. That's pretty risky. I mean, if it works out, then you're like, I'm a god, I'm the best. But if it doesn't, brother, if BankX capitulates, then I mean this thing will divide by half again, basically. But yeah, Mike Jones, what wallet do you use for Phantom? I use the just MetaMask. MetaMask is perfectly fine. Now, let's see real quick. So right now, I mean, look at this. So obviously because of all the stuff that's happened, because he one of the great houses in crypto use atomics on one of their own miner houses. The cousin over here, PHEX, has taken damage as well. I think it was almost at like 3 cents, and it crashed down to 1.6 cents. And this is at a quarter of 26% of a penny now. Because this nuked down so bad, people have lost faith that like, oh my God, if Richard would talk shit on this coin, he might talk shit about that coin or this coin. And I've had those conversations a lot today. I mean, I've had a phone call. I mean, it's just been crazy how many phone calls I've had over the past couple days over people just like, I mean, the consensus is most people aren't happy about it. I mean, whatever they get, everyone can sugarcoat what they want on Twitter and stuff, but no one's happy about that. Outside of just like a couple of guys and stuff, just who sold all their EHEX in the beginning, which is perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. The only thing I was just against was like, promoting emergency unstaking, just because there's really no point, really, unless they were really in the money or something like that. I mean, which is pretty much that. Two bitches are better than one. That's my EHEX take. Hey, I'm probably with you on there, brother. I mean, I really am. A lot of OG hexagons also, that still was some serious money on the Ethereum side that they were able to use. So, I mean, effectively, Richard just nuked a bunch of people's income. And people can play, like, I'm with Sami on some of the stuff and everything like that. I'm like, I'm with a lot of people on some of their takes and stuff, but it just is what it is. I mean, like, we need to, but here's the problem is that it makes everyone look bad in the ecosystem that EHEX is down, because everyone is only looking at the EHEX chart because that's all hexagons have shilled forever. So no bueno on that side, but it kind of what fixes this, if we get PHEX on exchanges or we get Pulse Chain on exchanges, if we have one of the big three get on the main exchange, that will literally solve a lot of this problem, because then you have new ways to inflow it. Like, it's a pain in the fucking ass to get people into Pulse Chain. It really is. I'm one of the best when it comes to it, but it takes a whole lot of teaching and learning people about crypto. They have to learn about Ethereum. There's a lot of steps involved, right? So, I mean, obviously, shout to Coast, and hopefully they get their stuff back and everything like that. And then, you have gopulse.com that has like a way to buy a little bit of Pulse Chain as well with debit or credit cards. But still, any big player can't really use these platforms. You've got to do it the old fashioned way. You need Coinbase listing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's be honest. We need a Coinbase listing. We need to be on Gemini. We need to be on fucking crypto.com. We need to be on Kraken. Kraken would be the coolest one. I think that would be cool. But Coinbase for the normies, like, legit, and it's going to take probably some payola. And like, I know like Richard has said maybe some rules have changed. Who knows but how it's going to work in the future, but that needs to be done, or a Binance listing, which I think is probably the most likely and stuff. I think really the next effort should be to try to get it onboarded onto every exchange that isn't fucking US regulated, at least, or something. Just focus on one of the coins, either PHEX or fucking Pulse Chain, and let's go. That's what you need, because it's tough. Could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine after all this shit, then EHEX gets listed on Coinbase? Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh, that would be so funny. Holy, man. I'll put the Solana Summers. I put the Solana Llama Summers on, bros. Like, I got the Pit Vipers on, and that happens. Holy shit, that's so. Oh, lordy lord. But it's probably gonna be Pulse Chain, the L1 narrative and stuff like that. But like, as long as you have one coin that can bundle the liquidity and stuff like that, and they can pump up the rest of the ecosystem, I think that would be really great. And super chat away, you guys. I will be answering super chats. This will be a little bit of a shorter stream, just as an FYI, just because we are doing some moves in the background, shifting things around and stuff like that. But yeah, that would be really, really, really funny. But like, yeah, I mean, literally Coinbase listing, and you can now onboard into the ecosystem. I mean, that solves like fucking everything, bro. I mean, is RH maybe trying to shake out weekends? Possibly. I mean, look, I want to think look, Richard's a smart guy, right? Richard's a real giga smart guy. I think it could have been done in a better way, but He did it probably for a reason. He probably wanted that to happen. It is what it is, I guess. Let me try to think. Yeah, just try to shake it out. I mean, then that gives BankX nothing, so that fucks them basically. So I'm cool with that. So it is what it is. Uh, Anything else? I'm thinking. Yeah, Pulse Chain went down a little bit and stuff. Let's see where it's at right now. Yeah, it's about 8 right now. Pulse Chain's about 165,000 per billion, $80,000 per billion. You got 16,500 bucks for a million PHEX, and I think it's $2,600 for EHEX, a million of it, and $9 for an incentive token. Not bad, not bad. Let's see over the last 30 days. Oh, the last 30 days, Hex has lost. This one. Incredible. Yep. It's about right. And what I'm going to say again, man, like, so look, I'm trying to rephrase this little word right here because sometimes I say island boys, and when I say island boys, I'm not speaking about anyone specifically. I just mean just basically being kind of like a faggot, basically, is what it means, right? I'm not talking about anyone specific in Puerto Rico. I'm not talking about it's just a general term, just because like the actual island boys are over there kissing themselves, literally, twins kissing twins, which is really, really weird. So I don't know. When I think island boy, I'm just thinking of a maggot, Oops. Right? But these island boys will do anything to make profit for themselves and don't care about fucking over everybody else. And then in the end of it, they end up fucking themselves because like even PHEX is down. So it's like, I did the perfect trade, or I did the thing. This EHEX is finally, I've converted a long time ago, and then like the whole ecosystem has a fucking black eye on it. So bros, as a big onboarder into Pulse Chain, into Hex and stuff and everything, right? Just being honest here, like that EHEX shit was bad as a bad look. Just a bad look. Now, maybe it was the medicine we needed to take and just to get this shit done with, but like, sheesh. Not great. I mean, supposedly they're Epstein boys as well. That's supposedly the rumor, but I don't know. I don't know about all that jazz. I'm just like, man, I'm not gonna look into diddling shit. I'm just like, I'm all right. I'm out of that. I can tell. Epstein killed himself? No, of course. Yep. Well, TC say, will EHEX getting nukes scare away new people from the ecosystem? How does it play? Well, it's not helping RH on that narrative. Absolutely not. Right? Is EHEX truly dead though? I really don't think it's truly dead until if the OA dumps their coins, then it's dead at that point. But then someone will say, well, the OA just dumped all his tokens. Then now we can buy them up and stuff, and now the OA can't do anything to EHEX. I mean, there's that narrative. There'll be that narrative, I guess, if that ever happens. But then the OA can't say they never sold, and then that scares people about PHEX in the way because, well, he sold EHEX down. Why wouldn't he sell PHEX? And it's sort of like, it's a sort of Job or whatever, right? Where like EHEX was the most devout follower of Hex of Richard, and then the devil went up to Richard and said, he only loves you because you're his favorite. Well, then okay, I'll take his wife and his children. I'll give him AIDS. I'll give him herpes. I'll make sure all his land goes away. All his children and wives die, and he'll still pray to me. Well, that's a really fucked up story. Oh yeah. Well, I think we could have found out some other way. Oh my god, man. Yeah, because like when you look up, like it's just with what happens. It's like from 2019 till like up until like 21, right? Everyone knew was Hex from the Hexicans. So when they look up Hex, that's all they see is EHEX. They don't see anything else. So maybe they see Pulse Chain a little bit, but it's just not, no bueno. I mean, if we even let's just say I do a stream with BitBoy, right? BitBoy's going to ask us about this, And then what I'm going to say? Well, he wanted everyone to go over there, but like, goddamn, bro. Like, I mean, I bet you even he will be like, yo, dude. You know. Not bueno. No bueno. Yeah. The normies aren't here yet. Some of them are. It's coming. More and more people are coming in. But definitely. Did I hear correctly? You guys are doing a Q2 mindset course. We definitely are. We just haven't announced the dates yet or anything like that. But it won't. Yeah, it's not coming out this month. Maybe next month or something, possibly. Man's got $1 billion. Anything can happen. No, of course, exactly. So look, I'm not fading. I'm not fading Richard. I know, like, I think things are going to come out all right, and it is what it is. I'm just saying, it's like it just looks bad right now, right? Of course, but Pulse Chain's still doing good. PulseX is doing good. Incentive doing great. The ecosystem works. You can unstake and restake and do everything on Pulse Chain. We got a new Hedron contract coming out. We got a new Rocket Pool thing. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in Pulse Chain. We're doing a-okay, but optics wise, not so awesome, right? But it is what it is. Let's see. BitBoy was loading up on eHex and postponing pHex for some. Oh shit! Yikes! Titan X at all-time lows. Yeah, optics. Yeah, optics looks like someone took an RPG and fired into the chart. Oh shit, that's so funny. Interesting. I mean, it is interesting. I mean, if that would be cool. BankX like capitulated and left, and then it just ran up like crazy. That'd be cool. But I mean, the way I look at it, right? I mean, meme coins make money, right? But I'll say this much: like, I would only take a shot on eHex in terms of buying new stuff if it just goes lower or something like that, or it capitulates more, just because it's so cheap that costs me nothing to get some and just fuck it and then just put it away. Who cares? It is what it is. Yeah. Oh, there's that too. There's that too. Truly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's get to some of the super chats, man. Let's pull that down. All right. Parminder with the $20 super chat. I currently have 3.6k ETH. Maybe $3.6 thousand on Ethereum, 2.6 thousand, 1.2 thousand Bitcoin, Litecoin, Illuvium, 600 AVAX, Lido staked, ETH, and in Power. I'm looking to put 10k or 20k into the market. How do you split? For sure. I would probably tell you, man, make sure to join the next crypto mindset course, just because you are putting some serious money into the market. I'd tell you to join the Citadel. It's pinned in the comment section, but I guess somewhere over here, basically in the comment section, in the live chat. But I probably wouldn't have anything on Lido unless it's Lido the actual coin. If you have any Ethereum on Lido, man, I just take it out. I'd have real Ethereum. There's no point. The yield that you're earning on Lido is nothing really. It's not. I don't even think it's worth it. So that's the first recommend. Like, if I can give you one recommendation, brother, I mean, at all, like, not financial, recommendations or anything like that. But like, I would take all that stuff out of Lido. Screw that. Now, 10 to 30k. I mean, that's a significant amount, man. I mean, I'd definitely get some more Ethereum. I definitely would increase that Illuvium position, some AVAX position. And I'd get some Pulse Chain, some PulseX and stuff like that, just the big two there, maybe a little pHex, and then just try to look for opportunities when the market can crash or take a dump at some point, and then you could really like unload in and stuff, man. But thank you. All right, with $2 super chat, can you go over how to make 2 quantum wallets on iOS or PC? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, basically, it's all about, you just on at least, I'll explain, at least for PC, is that in the top right hand corner when you're on Windows, there should be like a little round thing that should be your pretty much your account. You can add another, like, it's like adding another account. So if you were to add like another guest or something like that, you make another profile, and in that profile it becomes its own instance. You just name it whatever you like, Degen Wallet 1. Then you re-download MetaMask within that profile, And then now you have that. Now make sure you write down your seed phrase, right? From there, you sign up and add all the apps. You add all the systems and places you're going to use on what networks, and then from there you can then fund that wallet from another wallet, and then you can do all your degen activities on there, or brand new projects, or yield farming and everything. And then if that wallet gets hacked, only that wallet gets hacked, and not the other one. And it's more or less the same thing on iOS as well. It's just about making different sort of instances and stuff like that, and then having to sign in. So there you go, brother. Yeah. There we go. Geo with $10 super chat, man. I have a 10 million pulse, 10 million pulse on Hex. My MetaMask says I have about $400. Yeah, sometimes the prices are a little off and stuff like that, brother. Just check it. You'll always go on to this website right here. You can go on to let's see. Let me just let it load. You can go to deckscreener.com. On DeckScreener, you can pretty much let me see. Yeah, on DeckScreener, you can basically just type in Pulse Chain or whatever coin you have, and then type in the little search bar at the bottom how many coins, and that should tell you an accurate dollar value. Shoulders looking round. Thank you, sir. A wild Charlie has appeared. That's right, man. Smash the like, subscribe button if you like making money. Damn right, brother. Damn right. Let's see. I knew you was mad about eHex posting memes laughing about it on X. I wasn't mad about it. I just was more like, I was just like, I mean, I wasn't surprised by it, sure. But it was really fun. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was kind of funny. I was kind of like, well, that's about right. Oh well, whatever, right? But I mean, I have to talk about it because everybody and their mom is talking about it. And then like everyone who's pretending they're not like, what the fuck, dude, is like they're lying. They're literally lying. Like very few people were like even fucking Island Boys still had like eHex stakes that they were still in staking and taking profits on. And even then, and like I bet you even them are like, well, that's because it's like that's some income they staked out and stuff. And then they're like, well, that's kind of lost about a ton of its value. So yeah. I haven't missed your super chat, brother. I'm still going through super chats. Geo Torres, man. I have 10. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. All right. There you go, brother. With the Canadian $5. Hello, DC. Can you please do a price prediction on Gala? Thank you. Well, Gala is Gala. No, I'm messing with you. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Gala's done very well. I mean, right now we're talking about it's a 7-cent coin. Its all-time high is in the 80-cent range. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so Gala right now is 7 cents. Obviously, we've been trying to get people to buy it right here. 2 cents, 1 cent range and stuff. It's now up to 7 cents. It's just heading its now in terms of like how high it can go. It really depends if it can really pull off a lot of the GameFi, some of the GameFi and the aggressive things they're doing. They got Gala music, they got Gala everything, basically Gala movies, Gala everything, right? But I do believe this could at least go above $1. It's been to 80 cents before. I can't see why in a bull run, especially if GameFi takes off in the summer as a narrative like me and Charlie believe, that Gala can't get to $1, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be $1 by the summer. It could take most of the bull run, but I do believe it can go $1 to multi-dollars. So that's kind of my range there. It's somewhere between $1 to like $3. And it's still a really good buy right now, just buying it under 10 cents. But obviously I was telling most guys to buy it under 4 cents because they were able to buy it at 1 to 3 cents in that range there. And now, you know, the multiples have gone down on it because it's still pretty good. Because if it goes to $1, right, I mean, we're still talking about, you know, 10x plus gains, which is still incredible money, right? But versus if you bought it at 2 cents, it's really crazy money, right? So it's always, you always remember to DCA and get some bags, man, because man, it can get crazy. It's gonna melt faces, definitely. Just like I think Illuvium will as well. You know, Charlie was pretty early on Fetch AI and a bunch of these AI coins and Render as well and stuff is like some other ones we like. But Gala and Illuvium's been coins we've been repping the entire bear run just because we we believe in them. So, yeah. Wife changing shmoney. That's right. The sit down, man. When I was bridging out of Pulse Chain profits into Ethereum, held over a year, then I buy a few more thousands worth of ETH for gas during the bull run. Would this ETH be gas fees? Tax be short term or long term capital gains? Well, no. If it's gas fees, it's all tax deductible. So whatever you pay in gas fees, there's no short term capital gains. It was actually a transaction fee. So whatever if you are using any transaction that you're using on a MetaMask to actually like pay for gas, you get to take that off in your taxes at the current price where you actually sold. So let's say gas fees are really high, then all that really high gas fee gets to be excluded from your taxes, which is the one only benefit to the gas fees, which is you can at least take it off your taxes, which is okay. So if you do a lot of transactions, you're like, oh my God, but it adds up a little bit. So that's the one good thing about that. But I mean, but it would be better if we didn't have them at all, right? Right. But it helps a little bit. Let's see. I was just annoyed by some of the hexagons on Twitter who were speaking vaguely before, speaking vaguely now, and then they've obviously switched up. Yeah, of course, man, because they're fucking afraid. Their whole thing is built. Look, I'm multifaceted. I am in Hex. Hex OG is a Mount Rushmore hexagon, through and through, Pulsing and everything, right? But I'm gonna call shit out if it is what it is, no matter what. I'm gonna be really real about it. I mean, like even when I was streaming with the hexagons this weekend and stuff, I could tell some of them didn't even want to talk about it, which is, I mean, it is, so I didn't push as hard as I want, because it is what it is. But it just is what it is. I mean, it's just like, it's like they got slapped in the face. They got kind of slapped in the face. That's what happened. But it shall pass. Hexo Cristo, that is right. Alex Garcia, man, with the final super chat. Got my bag of Pulse X, Pulse Chain, Illuvium. Should I diversify or DCA? Thanks to the advice from last super chat. Hey, good on you, brother. Let's see. I'd probably get the Pulse Chain bag a little bit bigger, maybe the Illuvium bag, and either maybe some AVAX or possibly some Gala. I think would do pretty good for you, and just keep it simple, brother. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what your DCAs are and stuff like that, but hey, man, 31,000 in Pulse X is pretty fucking good, bro. You've done very well for yourself. Yeah, man, killing it, brother. I always do recommend if you could get some Ethereum, get a little Ethereum, right? But I mean, obviously, I don't want it at the expense of your whole bag, right? I mean, you can't sell the Pulse Chain because it's like be the whole Pulse Chain bag, which I think is really dumb if you sold that. So, yeah, there you go, dude. Let's see, Anthony. Let's see. We talking about ARB. Let's look at ARB. Now, Arbitrum is not one of my favorite coins, just to be honest. But hey. Yeah, it's barely at a 2.2, 2.3x right now. Let's see. Have you seen the ARB chart? I believe we will see a massive breakout soon. Thanks for all the game. I've been watching you since the bear market. Yeah, I do appreciate it, brother. I mean, at some point they are going to. It is going to do a breakout. Let me compare with the other one, right? Because OP, right? Let's see where OP is doing. Yeah, same, almost same. Well, it's a little higher, I guess. Let's call it $1.25. Yeah, so this is doing like a 3x and some change. So Optimism is doing a little better, but it did come out longer. I mean, it came out sooner. Its token came out sooner, and they've been doing more airdrops. Some more of the token supply had come out and stuff. So it's kind of, I think Optimism is breaking out more than Arbitrum is, but Arbitrum's got the Coinbase money right now. On it and stuff like that. So as Coinbase keeps getting higher and higher on the App Store listings and stuff, more money is going to flow into Arbitrum. So that'll help them out. So it is the sort of thing where I think if Arbitrum runs, I think OP runs too. So it's kind of like Coke and Pepsi in a way. But I'll let you decide which is Coke, which is Pepsi. The red one. I really do think a lot of guys in crypto need to watch this meme right here. This meme right here is the antithesis of everything, right? This right here. This single meme.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Stop gambling, all right? You're one spin away from generational wealth. Your daughter's college tuition is one spin away. Put your life savings on black. Remember that. Just go to Vegas, and if you lose, just keep getting loans. Remember this. Just keep spinning, keep gambling, keep gambling. You can't lose. You literally can't lose. You can only quit.
You can only quit, man. This is crypto's a game of attrition. Now, I wouldn't say about loans. By loans, when you hear the word loans, it's called DCA. Is a dollar going to zero? Probably. Probably. Now, this is a really good question. Pending 9 figures, 28. Hey, DCC, love the show. What do you suggest doing with liquid EHEX if we have stakes? Just leave them and let them ride it out. With the hex stakes, if they're not profitable, I mean, yeah, it's best not to lose Ethereum over if the guy if you check by the nighttime, like if the Gwei is lowest, because if I look at the Gwei right now, right, it's at 52. Not the best, but could be a little worse, right? Maybe in the nighttime it goes to in the 30 range, maybe even 20s range, high 20s range, possibly. You can stake them then. Hopefully they're worth more than what you stake them for. If not, it's something like let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay, I can't pull it up. Cool. So one thing, this is something like Coffee was talking about. That's not a bad strategy. I'm even thinking about doing some of this a little bit myself. Is that you can provide liquidity, right? So if you look over here at the farms, right, on PulseX, right? Ooh, APRs, yay, money, right? But the Omi Hex one, that's P Hex with Pulse Chain. Not bad. Wrap Pulse Chain. Cool, right? That's not bad. But there's $7 million. That's not bad. But there's one pool that he was kind of talking about that's kind of interesting, right? Is basically if you have EHEX, right? You want to go to a V2 pool, add liquidity. If you add liquidity and add EHEX and PHEX, you have to bridge over your EHEX over to Pulse Chain. And then from there, you can then, whatever your EHEX is worth, sell half of it to PHEX, liquidity, provide it, and then leave it in there. And then you're at least getting some yield from people trading it back and forth and stuff, and ratio trading and doing everything. And then that way you're like, oh, you're sitting in a little position, right? And if it goes to zero, it goes to zero, right? But if EHEX comes back, then you'll have so much impermanent loss on the other side that you'll have a ton of PHEX for free, basically. And you'll still have your EHEX position. And you get the fees. So I think that's probably a decent strategy to do, actually. Just like, fuck it, why not? Let people trade, and you earn the fees, and then fuck it, we ball, basically. It's PHEX with EHEX. Liquidity on, it's got to be V2, not V1. Because in V1, you get no fees. V2, you actually get swap fees. So make sure it's a V2 pool. V2 pool. Okay? V2 pool. And that's how you do it. And then once it's in there, you're just liquidity providing in there. And then basically, as people are selling PHEX to EHEX back and forth, you're getting the little cheese grade VIG every time they do it and stuff. And it ends up being pretty good. I think the other day when this was announced, Coffee was earning like 100% APR for the past 2 days, 3 days. Obviously, that'll go down, but I think it always should stay above 10 to 20%. So it's a good way to kind of get some PHEX position exposure, as well as still keep a little bit of EHEX, and then you're kind of just cheese grading back and forth. Yep. PHEX, EHEX, LP, but make sure it's the V2 one. V2. So you see how I have it right here? Not V1, V2. Not V1, V2. And that's the one you created for. cool. And let's look at the farms, man. Let's see where we're at right now. 22%, not bad. We got die, pulse chain, die. Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby, man. I mean, people who do have like a lot in this one, right? Let's just say if I were to have, like if someone to have like $100,000 in this, yeah, they're making $143 a day. Not bad. And the incentive token keeps going up. That actually increases in income. So yeah, people are printing money right now over here. Not too bad. But the incentive token goes down. A lot of people sad. All to risk. DCC, when is Bitcoin going to correct? We need a dip. I mean, it basically looks like it's not going to dip until after the halvening. So we're pretty much riding dirty until the halvening, basically. So let me get through the super chats. Yep, there you go. Sterling, have you started the airdrop farm Phantom? Waiting for the announcement. For the CEO hinted at it once. Curious how you plan to play it. Yeah, I've heard about it a little bit and stuff like that. I mean, I'm using protocols within Phantom and stuff like that, but I need more specifics, basically. But I mean, in terms of me being active on Phantom, I've been very active on Phantom. So if we get an airdrop, we get an airdrop. But we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. I mean, people are also giving points to people. I've heard if you're playing around on the Sonic testnet that they also get credited some points as well. That's what at least I've heard. But there isn't a ton of like data on it. Just as like as an FYI. Let's see. Was it Canadian $14? Would the idea of a pulse chain GoFundMe style to raise funds for an exchange listing be a good idea to try to start to know? Maybe that could get. Yeah, actually, it's not a terrible idea. I mean, fuck, if we have to do it ourselves, we got to fucking do it ourselves. But yeah, that'd be great. We just have to decide on which coin we want onboarded, whether it's pulse chain or PHEX, and then we just go with that one and get it listed on every fucking exchange. All right, so Daniel Flores, GTA 6 comes out in January to April. Will that do anything? Yeah, I mean, I mean, maybe in a way, just sort of like how you had ChatGPT take off and AI things, just the whole narrative took off. You could have GTA just explode, and then that could end up pumping up DeFi, like not DeFi Summer, but GameFi Summer, which is really cool. Dune versus DeFi Llama versus Dap Rapper, which has more accurate data? I guess Dune Analytics would be, but just like just not up in time. Like it takes a while to process it. I'd probably say DeFi Llama mixing with Dune, I guess, a little bit, but like it's just all of it's not perfect. You have to look at all of it. It's like it's just rough approximations, and then maybe you might see something skewed on this one because they don't always post everything completely up to date on every single one. You know. DCG, thoughts on Beethoven's new single site staking on I wouldn't do it. The yield's too low, and what's the point? You're better off just investing into a shit coin and earning fucking 50-40% yield. Like there's screw that. Just more risk and stuff. There's no point. I personally wouldn't do it unless there's got to be a big incentive to do so. But like a couple percent yield, dude, that's no, I'm cool. I'll keep my coins in my pocket. DCG man with the Australian $8. Hey Miguel. If the ETH ETF is approved in May, will we see ETH like BTC doing into August? Will that flow into Illuvium X? Yeah, because I mean, we have Ethereum double in price, that's going to drag up Illuvium at least 50% to more of that. So you can do very well. And if the game's launched, I mean, look, the higher Ethereum price goes, the more liquidity we have bonded to it. I mean, there's like $70 million of bonded liquidities. That's $35 million of Ethereum is paired to Illuvium coins. So it's going to do very well. So yeah, I can see that doing really good. I mean, Ethereum if the ETF passes this year, by late year, we should be at 8,000 plus on Ethereum. So not too shabby, ladies and gentlemen. Do you use tax software to track gas fees on MM? Coinly, that's about the only thing I use in terms of that, besides my tax preparer and everything else on top of that. So yeah, Coinly with the K. There you go. Zilla with the Canadian $14. Appreciate it, brother. Saudi Han, $10. I have 12K to invest in. Which crypto should I put it into to give me 10x? What does RPW stand for? RPW. That does sound familiar. Rocket Pool or Ton Token? I am not too sure, brother. But in terms of like, I would, bro, if you don't know what you do, I would definitely just wait. I'd get some what I would do, buy some Ethereum. I'll buy like 2 Ethereum and just wait with the cash. The rest of the cash here to keep earning some more money. Wait for the next crypto mines. Of course, you can learn what you're doing, man. But I would get definitely some Ethereum. It's still $4,000. That is a decent price. I mean, it's not the best price, but it's actually a really good price because Ethereum is going to be heading higher. It hasn't pumped as much as Bitcoin has, and there's going to be an Ethereum ETF. The Bitcoin ETF sent Bitcoin to this. Imagine the Ethereum one. My God, just money raining from the sky. Let's keep going. Wolf down 78%. Oh, how did that happen? Play on Pepe ecosystem, 10 million market cap. Maybe. I don't know. I'm okay, man. K-pop entrepreneurs. Big love from South Korea. My portfolio is in 65% XRP. Interesting question. All right, brother. My brother from Korea. My brother from Korea. Now you don't gotta listen to me. This is brother. This is big brother. This is big brother on the armchair right here. Okay. But like, I mean, dude, do I have these memes still? I bet you I still have them on here. I bet you I can find them. Oh, I've had some good ones in here. Let's see if I can find them. Oh, did I get rid of them? Oh, I had a bunch of XRP taking the shit out of XRP memes in here. But brother, I mean, obviously, if you got a really good price on XRP, I mean, keep a little bit of it, of course, but I would significantly decrease the amount of XRP you have, my guy. I mean, I would much rather like take 10 or 15% of that XRP, keep 10% of the XRP, put 15% into Phantom Link. You'd be better off like that, bro. And even Link, I'm not that big of a fan of, but I'd rather hold Chainlink than I would XRP. But do you, brother? I mean, I'm just being completely honest. I would personally, just because like I want my foreign bros to do pretty good. I take that 65% of BTC. I take 15% of that into Ethereum today. I would take 15% of that XRP into Phantom Link today, and then that cash I'd go Illuvium and then get a Pulse Chain position. Pulse Chain, Pulse X position, because you need a little bit of L1s in there. So Phantom's going to do really well for you. I think adding a little extra gains to your portfolio would be adding a little bit of Ethereum to your portfolio. You'd still be 50% Bitcoin, but that 15% of Ethereum could buy you so much Bitcoin later, because at some point, Ethereum is going to throat fuck Bitcoin so bad on the chart. And then you can then parachute back and you have more Bitcoin than you ever started for. Like, I mean, that's probably like, yeah, you can take 5%, 10% of the XRP, buy the Pulse Chain ecosystem, or buy more Phantom along with Link, or add Phantom Solana to the thing, and then that 5% cash add Illuvium. And you like GameFi anyway. I mean, you do half Illuvium, bro. There's like, this is a whole new world. It's a brand new place I've never been. There's so much money out here. So much money out here, dude. Hope you listen. All right, with the Canadian $14. Have you seen what's going on with Hefe token on Phantom Network? The price on Hefe is way up, but the bridge is not working. The Etherscan stays the same. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've stayed away from the Hefe token. I think I yield farmed it on Spooky Swap and stuff like that. I like the Blue Kirby token. I mean, look, just hear what I'm saying. And the reason we even talk about these tokens is because God damn it, just like there's no way to say this with a straight face. Let me just pull it up. Okay, here we go. Goddamn. Brush. I like Brush a lot. I hold a lot of Brush. But Hefe Kirby, right? You have these 2 coins, right? I think Kirby ends in a couple days. We'll see if it can be re-added right now. But basically, you can earn. This is why I earned Kirby. I earned Hefe for a while because that was the only coin you could earn for a bit. But Kirby, I think Kirby's a much better hold. If you can yield farm, buy a little Kirby, I think that's actually a better hold, man. Polter, I never really looked into it, but that's kind of the way I look at it and stuff like that. Maybe save it. I mean, like they're so low right now. Maybe there's no point in selling it and stuff. Maybe because like this one's been around a long time and they keep bringing it back. So maybe they might do something with it one day. The silent buyer. Any thoughts on Cospa? Cospa, dude, Cospa was the bee's knees. Nobody was shut up about Cospa, and now no one's even talking about it anymore. I think Cospa is a great buy right now. It hasn't moved for shit. It was one of the biggest movers in the last year, right? Look at that chart. We still bullish on Hex? Yes, we are. P Hex. A little bit of E-Hex, a little DGen E-Hex. In terms of thoughts on Cospa for the next year, I think it's going to do really well. It should go above $1, right? But I mean, it had a big ass move and now it's chilling back because more people are jumping in all these other coins and stuff like that. I think it's a decent price to get it at. Obviously, if the market takes a shit, that's when you buy more, right? But still doing pretty good. 14 cents. Been kind of chilling at the 10-cent rate. At 10 cents would be a lot better to buy it, but it may not go down to that again. So if Bitcoin, Ethereum keep running, I mean, it's going to probably maintain and just slightly keep going up until eventually people rotate back into Caspa. So if you want a Caspa bag, get the Caspa bag because no one's looking at Caspa right now. Could Caspa move like sell and possibly move earlier than this? It possibly can. Definitely can. It happened to Chainlink, Definitely happened to Chainlink. Are you in quant at all? Not me. I don't have any quant right now. No. Hey, DCC, what's the best way to get RH coins at the moment? In size, if you have a lot, if you're buying a lot, then just buy Ethereum, bridge over Ethereum, then sell that Ethereum for Pulse Chain and then buy everything you want. But if you're a smaller guy and stuff, it'd probably be buying having a little bit of Ethereum on Arbitrum. Then from there, buying USDC, sending your USDC to Arbitrum, then from Arbitrum connecting to a thing called Spark Swap, using their bridge, and then bridging over that USDC into Pulse Chain, then selling that Pulse Chain for Pulse Chain or the other coins because it'll be like that wrapped USDC that's worth something. That's the cheapest way to do it for fees, but you can't do massive size. So if you're buying like a couple $1,000s or less, perfectly fine. If you're buying a lot, not that great. You have to do it the way Grandma and Grandpa did it with Ethereum. Let's see. Benito Peppolini. Oh, fuck, that name's incredible. $14. Benito Peppolini. Fucking asshole. Hey, DC, I got $1,000 to spend. I'm thinking about dumping it into Pulse Chain since I'm low on Pulse. My bag's already good. Yeah, fucking do it, bro. Send it. You think you're good on that, brother. Think you're good on that. But hey, you guys, last questions because I got to get going real quick. I said this was going to be a pretty short stream. I will be back on Saturday, Friday, and I will let you guys know if I'm streaming tomorrow. But Saturday is going to be a Phantom heavy stream. I've got a guy coming in that's a Phantom OG. We're going to be talking all things Phantom. Literally talking all things Phantom, maybe a little history on Phantom, and kind of going over like what happened even during the dips and the crashes, the pumps and the dumps. And it's going to be a big bull case, I think, for Phantom. Like, it's going to be a great stream on Saturday. Friday, might just have a guest on. I don't know. We'll have to see, possibly. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, man. Make sure to join the Citadel. Don't be poor. Don't be poor, you guys. Hey, tomorrow for anyone who's in the Citadel, I will be doing an unrecorded AMA. Look up at the pinned chats and stuff, man. It's gonna be really fun. So with that, you guys, peace. Hey.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing.